Okay, quick one. Now, I want to say this. I probably was not too proud about saying this in the first place, but I just want to say this to a lot of people so that I can understand a little more to what you were saying. Now, as a young boy, when my dad was a banker, and he did not just work as a low staff bank. At the time that IBWA was actually in Nigeria, IBWA now, International
Yeah.
Bank of West, so he migrated from IBWA and became the West African controller of West Africa of AfriBank, because they switched from IBWA to AfriBank. So he was not he had money. So what I want to bring out of this is this: before he died, my dad died more like somebody that had nothing. He died like somebody that was broke, and this reminds me of what you were talking about, the father not trying to dispose that Benz. Now, my dad had so many, he has so many landed properties, and he died like a wretched man. Now, he didn't like me, he didn't want me to do music, but I think that was part of the first problem he had with me. But I grew, I worked hard, and I poured myself to the limelight. Now he wanted to be a friend with me at this late time. At the long run, I couldn't really get so much acquaintance with him, because I felt he didn't like what I wanted to do, wanted me to go into banking, and that's not my thing. Now, moving forward, Daddy Freeze, I didn't know the number of the houses my father had until one day he came to meet me in the studio. He brought a Ghana Must Go. In that Ghana Must Go, had plans of the houses, receipts, everything that has to do with different properties. Then I had a girl I was dating that year. Now, because I was not in acquaintance with him, I just collected it. He dropped it for me, and I collected it to keep it. Then I took that and gave it to my girlfriend. My girlfriend carried that Ghana Must Go. I think she put it on that bed of her mom where she too sleeps that year. Just kept it there until when my dad died. Now, when he died, they were asking for some papers. They couldn't find it. My head just struck that. I think, let me just ask from this one. And that girl weren't even dating again at that moment. And she brought it to me like that, with the dust and all that. Now, when I opened it, I saw papers of different properties in this same Lekki that used to in the paper. Then it was Maroko Sandfield that is on the paper of the land in Lekki, because a lot of people do not know that Lekki was Maroko Sandfield before it became Lekki Peninsula. So he had land there. He had in different places. Now, what do I want to bring out of this? Daddy Freeze, at the point in my career, I had a bad press with my ex-wife that dragged me off fire that year. As a young man, I lost all my clients and all that. Daddy Freeze, it was one of my dad's property that I sold in less than 40 minutes. I did a transaction in a bank, sold it in a second. Do you know what that actually told me at the end of the day is like? But this man would have sold this property, one of it, and fixed a whole lot of things that went bad for him at that time. He didn't. He kept it to himself. He looked at it like, if I sell it, somebody go talk this, somebody go talk that. Now, when I wanted to sell this, I caught few of my family members that my own blood, like, let's sign. I need you two guys to sign, like, with me, like family consent and all that. They refused. Now, this same my father that did not want me to meet some of his own family, reasons which to him, they never knew he had a boy called Solomon. Now, a whole lot of them begin to know me in the papers, know who I was. So at the day I needed somebody to sign that freeze, I had over 8 family members that signed for free. The person who won't buy property itself was over happy, like, oh, all this bearing your names, your family. Okay, let's do it. But the point is this: if he had taken one of what he worked for, there would not be a reason for some things that actually happened to him. So this actually is a signal to me about what you were talking about. Now, imagine that guy did not even find his way out of that problem he found himself. Maybe one night he would have just got into that garage and get somewhere and just get the car and sell it off. A whole lot of things can be escaped out of that Nigerian mentality of what people would think what you do. I have that same Camry, that difference. I have it. I use it to do night runs. If I enter your zone for midnight, you don't go even know say na me enter. But you go on to say, if fine, it gets spinal wheels. You know, wheels way expensive past the car. You know, so I have it. You know, so I just drive it into that zone, and you don't even know, but you know that somebody drive this car in. So in all, I just feel that's what you said about that person struck me, and that's the reason why I wanted to give a story of my own dad. So for anybody that feels they have money too, and in this their head, they know they think I'm say anything can just happen, things can shell. That if it's my range to change the service the four balloon, is 2.4 million. 2.4 million for the absorber. Then you hear the boy is calling me and say, Baba, you can change this thing to manual. I say, yeah. When we do this thing automatic, now dumb.
I never go to manual. Today, the motor. The motor going to jump like this. You go disgrace yourself.
You know,
and then you can never change it back to auto again.
Never. It's gone. It's gone.
Mechanic. You know, I used to have a
range
too. Even my Benz, my 53, it has that same shock absorber. Baba, don't mess with that thing. Don't mess with it too.
That's the soft life inside that car now. That's the soft. You enter mad gallop, you know they even feel them for body.
You know go feel that. Then when you put down to Sport Plus, the car will go down. You go mad up like this, the car will be. You see, to be very honest, a lot of people challenge my thinking, and here's what I have to say. If your father had taken out of that money and invested in the generations to come, he will have made life easier for himself and his people. But you see, in Nigeria, a lot of people have been sending me messages. People have been saying, Daddy Freeze, you are teaching your opinion as doctrine. People take care of their they are saying I'm misleading people. Listen to what I said, Obake Solo. I said there is no blessing in giving your rich parents money. The blessing is when you give poor. If your parents are struggling, you are blessed to give them money or assist them. Honor your father, your mother should not be monetized. Please, what did I say that?
You didn't say anything wrong, please. Baba. You didn't say anything wrong. You didn't say anything wrong. Wrong.
Your mother, stop monetizing it. Nigerians monetize everything.
A friend of mine called me, sir. Quick one.
Everything. Nigeria can monetize heaven. It's not that. If you don't pay tithe, you will not make heaven. Everything is money.
Let me dissect a little. Now, a mother, like let me use my wife for example. I have a wife that she's working. No, the parents actually sent her to school. She graduated from school, and now she's my wife. Now, I have everything working for me, and my wife is doing very well. Okay, and she doesn't.
How do you do this?
Now, then a parent is now calls the wife like, what are you doing now? Won't you find a job to do? And you're just sitting there at home. What are you doing? And this I don't even know how much you're selling in it. You know? Now, that the day we went deeper, we understood that they have seen a whole lot of children as collateral damage for their mistakes. They have seen a lot of kids as collateral damage for their wrongs. Now, to them, the money where we they send never even reach. Now, if they work extra good day and all that, now this is a whole lot that has pushed a whole lot of women into what they are not supposed to even do. Then it becomes a problem. It becomes a serious issue because fine, our children is okay. She does nothing with a trend.
Let's hear from our brother here. Let's tell us what he wants. We'll come back to us. Hello, brother. Go ahead and share your philosophy.
Daddy Freeze, thanks for having this type of show. This is my 7th time on your show in a lifetime. The last time, I don't know if you remember, I was in Manchester during the holiday. I went on vacation with my family. So, the issue of parents. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, you just read a text the other time that says it is your opinion. Yes, I kind of agree. No, I don't mean any rudeness or any insult. You know, I believe
But free, you can share
that.
conversation now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I believe it's your opinion to speak like that. But in my own case, I'm from a very, very poor home. I apologize to my family if they feel I'm saying all those kind of things on air, but I am from one of the poorest home in Nigeria. I mean, that's the truth. But as God will have it, I was blessed, and God helped me. I can say it in front of everybody. With American Visa Lottery before it was closed, I think I was one of the last batch before American Visa Lottery was closed. So I played it. I played myself. I won. And ever since then, things have really changed. I'm a software engineer here in America. I mean, there's no. I'm not boasting about it. If anybody thinks I'm boasting, that's a business. I make six figures, okay? So even if I boast, now me, leave me alone. So make when I pour. So when I no pour again, now leave me alone. So make I brag. So what am I saying? My parents contributed money for me to come to this country. Of course, I won Visa Lottery. I needed money for visa. I needed money for to go and do all those health check. America wants to be sure of your health status before you come in their country, so that they will know how to treat you before you start infecting other people, you know. So it was my parent that gave me all this money. They struggle. In fact, they have to borrow one of the family money from, my dad had to borrow one of the family money from his elder brother, his late elder brother now, may so rest in peace. Because I was scared to tell anybody in my family that I won Visa Lottery. You know, Nigeria and Yoruba, Ijebu, the way we the things say, if you go tell them now, which fee hold you, you'll not be able to travel again. So, but I had to, just go tell my dad. I'm from a polygamous home. My dad still does have wives, and I had to call him aside and told him that, Dad, I won Visa Lottery. And I need money. I don't want you to tell anybody. If you like, tell anybody. That's your own. If this thing no work, I'll blame you. The only people where you go tell now people way matter. So he told his elder brother. His elder brother brought some money, and he's tried. At the end of the day, he's retired now. He's doing nothing. He's making no money. So I know I'm taking care of my nuclear family, my immediate family, which is my nuclear, like you rightly said, taking care of them, and I have spare to take care of my dad, my mom. Huh?
Oh, but you are saying the same thing I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said, okay, when I came here, I thought you said do not, what I heard, maybe what I heard is don't monetize. I think what I heard was do not monetize, honor your dad and your mom. Yes, I heard that.
I wrote to you. Let me explain it, because there's also a danger when people join a live broadcast midway and don't hear the full story. So just in case you missed a portion of it, let me explain it to you properly. I said there is no blessing in giving your rich parents money. The blessing is when you give to the poor. If your parents are, then you are blessed when you give them or assist them. Honor your father or mother should not be monetized.
Okay. I goofed there. So I goofed. So yeah, I apologize. I apologize for that. I goofed.
My problem is someone told me that my mother, my mother is doing well. And someone says, why don't I give my mother money? I'm like, why should I give I have an uncle that has cancer. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I have brothers who are trying to build their businesses. I have church members who are needy. Why should I go and give to my wealthy mother?
It's fine.
Then we are saying different story. Your own mother wealthy. My own no wealthy at all. I mean, I don't give you.
If my mother were poor, I would be obliged to help her.
Taking care of
detriment of my children.
And then I get you right there. Then we're on the same page.
Housing and food are very important. My mother have a party in the village is irrelevant. My children come first. My son going to the UK
of course
8 billion is more important than my mother's traditional party in the village that will cost 300,000.
True.
I don't know if I'm making sense to you. Priorities. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, if my mother was poor and needed to feed, I will feed her. Hospital, I will pay. Do you understand? And that's what I encourage. But you see, when my mother is wealthy and I have other family members who are struggling, I will not leave struggling family members to go and collect a blessing from God that we have misinterpreted.
Yes, sir.
There is no.
Okay. I mean,
of course.
Yeah. Well,
my mother on her birthday, I can give her a phone or a watch, which I've done, or maybe take her some. But you see, when you already have, I'd rather look at somebody in the family who needs, who can't feed, who is going to literally buy.
God bless you for this.
Yeah, I do that. You see, to me, I do that to every member of my family. If I'm doing it, let me tell you the truth, I'm doing it at the detriment self. Hello?
It is good for you to do it at the detriment, too. It's your choice.
It's your choice, yeah.
Yes. Why is everything black? Everything is just black now.
And I can see you. We can all still see you.
I can see
you. People they vex, so people don't. Okay, I can't. Anyway, everything is just.
I can see you. I can hear you.
You are teaching your opinion and selling it as doctrine. That's the same thing the Pharisees did. Honor your father and your mother is an unconditional and total command.
Why can't they see me? I can't see them.
But if you does honor relate with your finance?
Thank you.
Does honor relate to your Dr. Priest, I want to say something. I want to say something. Might sound very insulting to some people. I want to say something. Might sound very insulting to some people. The point is, I want to say something. A whole lot of people see Wole Soyinka as very knowledgeable, okay? Do not forget that Wole Soyinka has friends where he was in school that has also grown old with a white hair and have no sense like Wole Soyinka. Now, the truth is, what I want to bring out of this is simple. A whole lot of parents mess their youth up, okay? Now, you are growing. It's fine for a kid to take care of the father and the mother that is not doing well. Their mistake is their mistake, but you do not capitalize on it, eh? If you decide to go in that particular road, for example, some papa will be say, one more titi of the and they're still drinking till day. Now, if you actually gone that way, I'm sure you will probably be as useless as that man too as well. So honoring your parents is respecting them. It does not have to do with your money. And if you actually want to give them money, it's your decision to do because they are not doing well, because they need help, because they need to be. They need what they I don't know. Like some people know they will get sense when time reach.
You see, at the end of the day, there is no such thing as an unconditional command. I totally disagree. If your papa they put hand for picking cloth, how do you take honor that kind of person? And they ask you, how do you take honor that kind of papa?
Oh, where?
If you're picking for house with your papa they put hand for the picking cloth. You can't tell me say make I honor the pastor Bible talk him. Now
you understand? That's
what I'm saying. Nonsense,
Babala nonsense.
Nonsense.
That one no jail at all. You not even correspond at all. For this man that just left here, you said they contributed money for you to try.
Asked me for money. Every human being on earth goes through ups and downs. So, if you be say she don't get money that much, say borrow me money, or in fact say dash me money, she has asked. But if my mother does not ask, I now carry money to go and give her like I want to do, like I want to give money to a shrine. I'm wasting time.
God bless you with that, Baba. I've seen some of my friends that they never for their life carry one hand, buy one block, but they are struggling madly in the diaspora, trying to buy a land to build for a father that already have a household and a mother that already have a house that they own. One stupid prophet is telling them that for them to get to another level in their life, they need to do this, they need to do that. See, waiting religion, politics, and all these things, waiting it go do for people's life, by the time your head correct, you will know. The point is this: I am not a prophet of doom, But my own is this. I always say to my mom, God actually gave me to you as a passage to come to this world. You understand? And
God says, I was bringing people that are saying what I want to say. Please, let us hear you.
Daddy Freeze, can you hear me? Sorry, I had to leave where there is noise.
We can hear
you.
You.
Have time. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Daddy Freeze, for inviting me. It's an honor being on your platform for the first time. I believe that, in my own opinion, there are many ways you can honor your parent, not necessarily.
Get a dictionary, sir. Get it. Let's start with getting a dictionary. And get me a dictionary. I need a dictionary.
Okay, you need a dictionary?
Yes. And I want you to read the meaning of the word honor inside the dictionary.
No. Get my perspective. Get my perspective.
It's like saying water. Water has a meaning. The word water means something. It does not mean fire. It does not mean stone. So let us start by, first of all, identifying what the word honor means. Is there anybody here that has a dictionary that can read the dictionary meaning of honor? Then our friend here can give us his perspective. Please, before we start, because he wants to give a perspective on a word that already has a meaning. Maybe if you are trying to create a new word, to say maybe the new word is blah, 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 blue. And then you want to tell us that blah, blah, blue means give money to anybody that is older than you is different. Honor don't get meaning for dictionary. So please, let us first of all start by defining the word honor, then give your perspective.
Okay, we're waiting for who has a dictionary. I don't have a dictionary here unless I want to check on my...
Somebody honor has no dollar sign.
Ogo Jacinta has dictionary. Victor, where are you? Simply Vic.
Somebody said dollar. So dollar said honor had no dollar sign in it.
We don't Nigerianize and monetize everything now. I don't disturb you today, Taya. Victor, you get
it? Bro. Dictionary. Babe, do you have dictionary?
Or phone. Please.
Dictionary. Yes, I do. What do you want me to check?
The meaning of honor.
Meaning of honor.
Meaning of honor. This is ridiculous. Why are we...
No, I mean
honor means honor. Honor is if you are looking at the noun, high respect, great esteem. So if you want to look at similar words that you can interchange like synonyms, privilege, distinction, glory, tribute, kudos, prestige.
Good.
Yeah, there's no dollar sign on honor.
So, Victor, I want to ask you a personal question. Do I respect Pastor Toby?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you
have I ever given him?
No, money. No.
You understand? How are we tying money?
Yeah, the respect is mutual.
Do you understand? Me, I have never given $1. I say, Pastor Toby, I respect you so much. If I don't give you this $1, it will not show that I honor you. Listen, I will honor him by attending his event. I will honor him by calling him. I will honor him by going to his house. That is honor. It's not until I carry bundle of money.
He shows up to our service.
Honor you. Take this money. Yeah. Let us. So now let's
Daddy Freeze, can we hear him now?
All right. Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. The first thing I want to say on your life is that have you ever given your money or your substance to someone that is richer than you?
Your substance. When you see substance, like a gift? Like a gift?
Yes, I am.
Your money?
Yeah, you can buy someone a gift. That's fine.
Good. Yes. So when you are honoring, it does not mean that your parents are poor. That is why you are giving to them. No. it is part of a respect to your parents by honoring them. It is part of, you see, that's what I'm saying, that don't look at it. Pastor, that the priest will say something, if I may hear him well, that if he knows that his parents, they are not in need, he may not give. He prefer to give to the poor than give it to his parents because they don't need it. Yes, but when it has to...
And he went further, saying that it does not stop him from giving them gifts, taking them on vacations if need be.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
To further add to what you just said, that if we said that just to differentiate who is blessed and who is not, that's why he was making a distinction between giving to a parent that is already rich or giving to somebody poor.
You know, when you take people in between words, then you may not be able to get them right. But when he now when other people now came in, the guy that just left, and now try to emphasize what he's saying. But when the first time he said it, you will see that people's reaction was negative about his comments. But when he now said, oh yeah, not that he cannot take them to vacation, he can do this for them, then they now begin to understand what he's trying to say. That whenever you take something, you don't just take a word in context. Is that
the priest's fault? I think the fault is from those people that are slow. They are slow to understand.
What of a child that does not have? How does he honor the parents? Does he feel like he's not honoring his parents enough because he does not have money?
Hold on for that question. You see, when you don't have, how will a good parent be expecting something from a child that does not have? We must look at it from that angle. Okay. It's because you have. That is why your parents
are not saying anything. You have not said anything. You have been talking for 5 minutes, but you have not said anything.
Because I'm not saying. It's because I'm not saying what you want to hear. What you want to hear is what you are expecting from me. But what I'm telling you is that honor may not necessarily mean that you are giving your parents money. You are giving your parents something that you want to give them. But you are giving them because it is your duty. It is your duty as a child.
Sir, finish your sentence. It is a duty to do what?
I said it as a parent because the Bible says you should honor your father and your mother so that your days on earth may be long. If you understand scripture very well, you will know that it is not by compulsion. It is for you having an understanding. So people that does not give to their parents may not have that understanding.
You have changed honor to give. You have changed honor to give. The Bible did not say give to your parents so that your days will be long. Let's stop misinterpreting this thing. Sir, honor does not mean give to your parents. My dad could be living with me now and I'm feeding him and everything. Have I given him anything financially? So you have to understand what context are we talking about here.
All right. Let me.
Everything is context, sir. Everything is context.
Okay. Thank you for.
Don't go anywhere. Anywhere, sir. You are not
my mother £1.
Don't go yet, sir.
I've given my father 4 times, but I honor my mother more than my father. I have never given £1
for me, my mom live with me. Because I happen to
Hold on. I want you to hear this. I have never given my mother £1 in my life. £1, 1 kobo.
She doesn't need your money, bro.
I have given my father several times. When he needs and he calls, I give to the best of my ability. But when it comes,
she does not need your money.
I honor my mother by far more than I honor my mother comes first. If there's any family decision I have to make, I make it in regard of my mother. It is honor, is not money. As a matter of fact, there are people you give money but you don't honor. There are people that I give money but I don't honor.
Okay, sir. If I give them my time, can I substitute it to my time? It's my time honoring someone too.
Of course, you know, like you said in part of your definition, is a respect. It's something that you are giving to them. So your time could be a respect for them. Okay, now, if someone dies, hold on.
Sir,
If someone dies, hold on, Daddy Freeze or whoever.
Hold on, sir.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
1 second.
No. I want to say something to you.
Okay.
I want to ask you this question. Do you honor me?
Of course, if I the first thing I say when I say thank you for giving me this platform to talk, that's honor. That's respect.
Hold on, sir. I need you to write this number down. Very important. Do you have a piece of paper there?
Yeah, I could get one. Yeah, I have my diary here.
Very important. This number is very, very important.
Okay.
Because this will help you on all these things that we are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you got it?
Hallelujah. Yeah, this is my pen, and I have my diary with me.
100.
100, okay.
131.
Zenith Bank.
7326.
Oh, this is
7326. Zenith Bank. That is my bank account number. If you honor me, put 1 million there now. You
don't ask me if I honor you. Whenever, hold on, Daddy Freeze.
Daddy Freeze, let him land. Daddy Freeze, chill. Let him say what he wants to say. Daddy Freeze, wait.
You don't impose on others what you have. We are the one. Hold on. You said
Daddy Freeze, wait. He's trying to land. Let him land.
You are demanding from me. I am the one to know in what do I have to give to you, even if it is 1 naira, even if it's 10,000.
You don't touch yourself in the foot, sir. Respectfully. Our parents demand from us. So you are contradicting yourself, yes, sir.
You are a bad egg.
No. I said, parents, we are the one to know that it's not because they needed money. Hold on, I stand on my point. I said it's not because our parents need money that we give them. I said that if we really understand what the Bible is trying to tell us, that our days may be long, the onus is on you to be able to say, oh, let me give to my father, let me give to my mom, let me give to this. Because it's not that maybe they are asking us, because when they say, oh, Dele, that's my name, that please give me 1 million. And I just say, oh, it's because it's my father, I want to honor him. No, I have to look at my pocket. What do I have to give my parents? And I give as such.
Sir, do you think Davido will give his father money? Do you think DJ Copy will give his father money?
I can't speak for them, but I'm sure they give.
It's not possible.
Hold on. There's a way a parent that you as a child can give to your father that you are not necessarily giving them money. If you give car to your father, then you are not necessarily giving money. You are the one to know that, oh, my father, yes, now, if you see a latest car and you say, oh, Dad, have this as a gift, is that not honor? Did they ask for it? Davido, are you saying Davido does not buy car for his father?
It's like saying justice, and you bring money into justice. I say, how do you bring money into honor? That means poor people have no honor.
That's why
I think the problem we have is everything has been monetized. Everything is now.
You have explained that everything has been monetized. You said it, and that is because of where we are coming from.
Is he right, though? Is he right, sir? Is he right, sir?
It's based on where you are coming from.
Well,
and that is why you don't.
Coming from there, nothing is monetized, though. Honor means honor. Money means money. You can't be mixing it up.
E.g., like me, my mom drives herself. It got to a particular point. I got tired. I was always coming from my house to come take her to church on a Sunday, every Sunday. When I became very busy, I got her a driver that I pay. That's part of my honor.
That is honor.
That's it. It's like in Charles.
You have to go. It's not because you cannot do it.
Sir,
you have gone an extra mile. That's what I'm saying, that we should understand.
Okay, sir, we agree with you. We agree with sir. We agree with you that it is good to be nice. If you buy your parents gifts, if you extend hands of fellowship,
thank you.
That's fine. Right. But don't let us monetize it. A child is not what's that called? A retirement plan for the parents.
Right.
That's a bad concept.
That is
it's a
it.
Nigerian concept,
All right,
and it's
so
wrong.
much, guys. Thank
That's
you.
a problem.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't use your hand, Ron. Thank you. I don't remove you. Now you they go. I don't give my account number.
No.
Honor me. One.
No, you know that.
Honor that account, sir. So that I leave them on this line.
Honor me. I must.
Don't worry, anything you drop in that account, sir, we'll give it to the poor, sir.
Definitely. I have written it down, and you will see my hand. Anything, but not that I said 1 million. All right.
God
All right,
bless you,
Free.
sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, sir.
All right.
Daddy Freeze, English, English is very easy, and it's a problem. And understanding is another thing we need to put in our minds. This
That's why
isolation.
I brought dictionary. I said, what does the word honor mean? Until we can explain what honor means, we will keep missing it. You see, we come from poverty.
Oh, they know what it means, but they have just monetized everything. When you're talking about food, it's money. When you're talking about this, is money. Everything. They don't want you to drop something. It's just the way it is.
Nigerians have monetized love.
Please, let me give you one shocking example. A woman, a mother has a child that's doing well in UK and married a Nigerian guy in UK. Now, the mother feels that her daughter is not doing enough for her because of the husband she married. Few months ago, they had issues, and the wife threw the husband out of the house. Instead of why calling her mother, she was expecting the mother to say, "Why is this happening? How did it happen? How can I come in?" Asking what the mother says next. The person that is coming between me and my daughter is gone. No money. Money problem. Money problem.
And please show me love.
Show me love. Okay, we have somebody that has joined us. Let the person come out of darkness and introduce themselves. I've brought Natural Gambia out in the comments.
That's why they will tell you. See, everything is so. If it's possible to, oh man, the way we think where we are from, it's amazing. It's amazing. Even when you are showing them the truth.
So I don't have a problem in buying all you want to buy, do whatever you want to do, but stop mixing it with the Bible. That is hypocrisy. That is where I do not like.
It's easy to sell, bro.
Adding the Bible to your personal things, sir.
It's easy to sell when you attach things with the Bible to a Nigerian. It's just rotating and rotating. Who are you bringing on?
The person is not talking. Daddy, please bring me. Daddy, please bring me.
I here. Can you hear me?
We don't see you. Me, I can't see you.
My first time, DF, don't remove me. Because I'm dying here. Just wait. Hang on.
Please, don't remove her.
Simplification too much. Wait, hey, I won't disgrace myself. Oh, I don't see camera.
What's wrong with your internet now? I can't even. The thing is just going.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can't see you. It's dark.
Okay, hold on. Wait, this thing, Hey, the devil is a liar.
They don't blame devil now. What did devil do? Devil and your Wi-Fi, are they related?
My Wi-Fi is correct. Let me buy a virgin. Hey, whoa. Can you see me now?
No. It's still dark.
Hi.
Now you're just.
Don't worry, just say what you want to say. We can hear you.
Oh, thank you. DFSC, to me, is transactional. This our culture is in everything. You see relationships, guys and girls. You see they give me money, I do like this, blah, blah, blah. It's there. It's obviously in the society. I don't know what you want to mention that you will not see transactional relationship. So even when we pay tithe to God, in quotes, that's our tithing. We're bribing God for his blessings. That's how we understand it. When we give him that money, God will give us all those blessings, the riches, name it. Likewise, that's why when you come, even in your own family, daddy, mommy, whoever, you do things expecting something back. So our understanding is even when mom see dad or whoever has, we still need to pump money to them, because our understanding is that honor your father so that your days may be long. We want to buy
so that
space
your
in
kids will take care of you. They think it's a repercussional thing.
Exactly.
So it's a mindset.
So this is and when you try to explain it to people, they get angry because sentiment. Our number one batch is sentiment.
Even the way we pray, sister, even the way we pray, we it's like we are PA to God. We'll be telling God what we want. Transactional. Like, I want you be repeating the same. What?
You see, so it's really, really difficult. You wanted to say something, DF?
Yes. You see, if you have money and your mother has money, I'm not saying you cannot give her money, but there's no blessing there. That's not honor. You're giving your mother a gift. Blessings are way of the poor. Even Paul, if you remember Philippians chapter 4, verse 19, Paul said, right now, you were the only ones that sent me money when I needed. Right now, I don't need any money.
I've had enough. I have enough.
At that time, when he needed and they gave him money, it was a blessing, a sacrifice to God. You see, Nigerians need to understand that we cannot monetize love. And this our mentality puts us in trouble. An Igbo man or a Yoruba man that is used to throwing money at a woman will go to Canada and meet a fine girl that will split bill with him for lunch. And he'll get offended.
Yeah.
I have met women that stopped talking to me because I did not pay for lunch. I said, let me have the bill. That's all I said. I have not, let me have it. The girl said, what do you mean, let me have it? I initially thought it was play. Do you think I'm poor? Are you insulted? Are you poverty?
They're going to change that for you straight up.
Stammer on top of the pay for lunch. I began stammer. But at the end of the day, he got into an argument as if she literally stomped out on me and everybody was looking at me. Oh, babe, don't wash her. She washed me and walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you have to understand, not everybody that thinks like this.
You can't monetize honor, no matter how hard you try. Like now,
you can't monetize love, no matter how they try.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hold on. If the definition of love abroad is love, and the definition of love in Nigeria is climb tree. If the definition of honor abroad is the honor we know, and the definition of honor in Nigeria is jumping by a lake. When you look at Nigeria, our definition of are we better than those that define the word properly? The answer is no. So let us stop this behavior. The blessing is given to the poor. If your parents are poor, give to them. If your parents are not poor, you have no business sending them more salary. Instead of you to take care of your parents, you are sending out of your salary to your mother.
Because the operative words there,
you.
The operative word there, was needed.
People need to know and understand. It's more or less like when some pastors this year will call me from the blues.
Love you have to give. Nigeria mentality.
Yes.
Babala nonsense.
That the priest. It was like before COVID when some pastors would call and say, you're working so hard, you're making money, you're not coming to church, you're this, you're sinner, they fit that picture. Until COVID arrived, even them to sit down for hours. Then I asked the question, are we all sinners now? You know?
All of us, when they go to church for Sunday now, all of us are sinners.
Yes. Now, we all sat down during COVID. Nobody was going to church. Now, the war was now, every church now was fighting to get their message online. Now, it became a war again. For them, the one will get higher number of views, now get members pass. During COVID, many church members switched church, in this process. Now, what am I trying to bring out of this is we need to keep talking about this for people to understand that this is how it is. Stop putting sentiment in everything. Stop giving
you sentiment. Sentiments don't finish us.
Guys, listen to this message. Hello, guys. My mom works. My mom and I work abroad. My mom is a nurse. She earns about $16,000 monthly. I make about $4,000 monthly. My response, if you give your mama, you be mugu. Your mama, they collect 16K. They collect 4K. Instead of make you go lock her clothes, see how you collect 2K inside her own. You want to give her
or make you become a PA.
If they share your mama salary into two, now still double your own. If they share your mama into two, if they share them into two, one half is still double of your own one.
I know. Daddy Free, somebody is asking Philippines. Philippines, what is it? 4:18 or 4:11?
That's chapter 4. Just read from 17 all the way to 19.
Yeah, because I know it's chapter 4 anyway. So whoever is asking the question.
Let me free you. Let me free you. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for bringing me on. I'm so sorry about the video. No vex, I beg. I don't know what happened.
You make the good point, man. Yeah, there's something I want to say again that I think you need to add to what you are saying. Now, every parent today were once young, and they had some extra curriculum activity where they do for back, where we say they grew up with it. Now, many of them like money. Many of them they snatch from people who still get. They grew up in that same mentality. Now they are playing the same vibe on their children. You are playing it on your children. Now, for a child that, imagine that person has sent a message to you. That person will be feeling bad, like the Bible has said I should do this, regardless of what my mommy is making. That person will go into hunger strike in the
guilt trip.
Hunger will catch him because he won't please the mama. And in the real sense of it, this mama get him. So this mama, if you buy tomorrow, who go spend those money? The same way my dad died, left all this, and he lived like he never had. Yo, Papa, this man would have just done it. In fact, enjoyed his life to the fullest. What are you keeping that for?
Hold on, Let me tell you something. Somebody said it's good to give to your mother. If I call my mother now and I ask her, Mommy, should I give you 1 million naira? Or should I come and spend a week with you? My mother will tell, I can call her now. Should I try it? Mommy, should I send you 1 million naira? Or should I come and spend a week with you? My mother will say, leave what you are doing. I don't need the money. Come and spend a week with me.
Even the week, guys, she's too busy. Does not have your time.
Happy to have me around.
Do you know what I don't like though? Bro, I want to drop something here before I leave. How come it's only mothers they give to? They don't give fathers.
My brother,
Baba,